Anybody else have any questions? Yes, another link over there. People told me that. People said the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan page mentioned Mega Ultra Chicken. Is that like an official page? Like who runs that page?
What's your favorite monster? Sorry, Mega Ultra Chicken is down.
Yeah, Mega Ultra Chicken not included, and I was like, really? I saw a screenshot, and I didn't know like how official that page was, but if it's official, then that's crazy. Because I actually, back in the day, like a year or so ago, Toonzai, who was streaming 5Ds episodes when the dub was still being produced, they held a contest to see what the official like slogan would be to promote 5Ds, and basically everybody was spamming it with card games on motorcycles. And so they put up a poll to say which one would you like most, and the three options were card games on motorcycles, card games on motorcycles, and card games on motorcycles. Guess which one won? And they did actually end up using it, which was crazy. Very cool though. Let's see. See, I don't want to go straight to the video since lots of people are still showing up. If people have questions, feel free to ask. Yes, gentlemen over there. Would I be willing to duel? Unfortunately, I have very limited time, and I obviously I'm running a booth in the dealers hall area, the dealers area, and I'll be very busy. And then I have a plane to take right after the convention's over, so I probably won't have time to duel anybody, unfortunately. But if I come back, if you ask me to come back, who knows? It'll be cool. Gentleman with the black blue shirt, yes, who helped me up the stairs earlier. What is this belt? This is the Millennium Championship belt. This is the 8th Millennium item. Wear it over my shoulder. I walk around with it over my shoulder. I guess I could do that. Yeah. I'm the real champ. The champ is here. For those of you who don't know, Team 4-Star, the guy who does the voice of Nappa, Takahata 11, he designed this and made it for me, which is a huge honor because he's made like 4 of these. The one he currently holds is the Internet Championship, which has like the Internet Explorer and the Twitter icon all down it. It's very cool. But I did actually issue a challenge to Dan Green once. Not a real challenge or anything, just a joke. But I said, I can only put this title up for grabs once every millennium, and the one person I'd like to challenge would be Dan Green. So my feeling is that if he and I ever do meet, and I have the belt, I'd be very glad to give it to him. You know, I thought that'd be cool. I'd sign it and give it to him as a gift, because I thought, my way of apologizing. I'm sorry, Mr. Green. Anybody have any questions toward the back? Yes, gentleman with the glasses, yes. Can I do the Freezer voice? A line. From the last episode. So, any final words, filthy monkey? You know, besides gaggle gaggle. He actually has a line that I'm very... I can spoil it for you guys because we're all friends here. I don't want to give too much away, and you guys can't tell anybody. But essentially, Frieza challenges Goku to keep fighting him at some point, and Goku's turning him down initially, but then Frieza offers to get him pizza with stuffed crust. But towards that happens at the beginning of their next fight, and then when the planet's exploding and Goku tries to fly away, and Frieza tries to hit him with the disc, the thing that he throws at him, he says, "Don't forget your pizza!" And Goku turns around and goes, "That wasn't a pizza at all!" Which I'm looking forward to doing that.
That's awesome.
Yes, on the right there. I will sign anything at the booth in the dealer's area, no problem. I won't charge anything, and I have all kinds of Sharpies, but unfortunately I can't really sign anything right now, otherwise it wouldn't be fair to everybody else. Anybody have a question? Yes, Panda Keith. You know, people in America, people actually do suggest that a lot about certain, like, the dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a video that got posted, like, in 2009, I think it was, where it was a bunch of footage from GX, the dub of GX, with Chaz saying which things, and they said, is LittleKuriboh right for GX? Because it seemed very fourth wall breaking humor. He kept referring to the card game, like he said, the only thing important in life is playing a card game. And it was like, it's like LittleKuriboh, he says that sort of thing. But my take on that is that 4Kids kind of always did that sort of humor. Like if you watch very early episodes of Pokemon, Team Rocket were always breaking the fourth wall. They were always like, I am a flaming Moltres! You know, that sort of thing. They would make those kind of jokes long before I did. So I feel like, you know, people are giving me too much credit when they say 4Kids are copying you. I'm like, nah, I'm copying everybody else. I'm copying them more than anything. Yeah. But yeah, Pegasus was hilarious in the actual dub of Bonds Beyond Time. I thought that was one of the most intimidating things about writing the Bonds Beyond Time abridged movie, was that when it came to Pegasus, I had to beat that. And I don't think I did, really. I liked the Face Up, Face Down song. I thought that was fun. But in the actual movie where the building's falling on him and he says, it's my worst nightmare, I'm being upstaged. That's hilarious to me. I genuinely laughed at that, and you know, that's cool. I love the dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! Anybody else? You already asked something. You already asked it. Yes?
Okay,
Sorry.
so my name is Joey, so I was wondering if you could like go through some of the characters saying something about...
Something about Joey? You stole my name, you bastard. How does that feel? Do you have Brooklyn Rage like me? We'll demonstrate it, come on.
Rage!
It was okay. Joey, why do you suck at duel monsters? I'm demanding an explanation. You don't know. That's always been your problem, Joey. You never know. Is that cool? Awesome, sweet. Anybody else? Yes, sir. Honestly, 9 times out of 10 I will impersonate somebody else's voice. I very rarely create something unique. Like, for example, and when I do create something unique, it bothers me because people are always saying, he's doing an impression of this, and I'm like, no, I'm not. The Marek voice is kind of a combination of Skeletor and the Monarch from Venture Brothers. It's a very strange combination. But the one voice that people can't seem to place that is technically me imitating something, the sensei, what's his name, Iruka from Naruto, because he talks like this all the time. And people are like, he's doing Meowth, and I'm like, no, Meowth is more like this. The Iruka character voice kind of stemmed. I'd just seen the movie Bolt by Disney, and the rhino, the hamster, he's sort of more of a fanboy kind of voice, and I was just playing around with it, and I just settled on this somehow. And that's how that came about, and it was fun, and it's a very irritating voice, but it's memorable if nothing else. But 9 times out of 10 I will imitate other characters, sometimes completely, like Beavis and Butthead. But that Beavis and Butthead is actually one of my big influences because Mike Judge obviously voiced 90% of the characters in Beavis and Butthead. And I was like, wow, this one guy's doing all these voices. He's doing Beavis, Butthead, the teacher, Ms. Van Driesen, the principal, everybody, except the females. Maybe I could do that. I don't know. So he's a big inspiration to me. Yes, in the red.
When you're about to make a new episode or do a lot of voice acting, do you have any like special warm-ups or exercises you do to get your voice?
I wish I did, but I mean, everybody in Team Polestar tells me like doing like mouth exercises helps. Like Taka keeps telling me to go before I start. I just wing it myself. I guess drinking soda is my exercise. Terrible idea. Do not do it. But I do it anyway because I'm thirsty. But no actual exercise. No, just I sometimes. There's like, I don't know what the name for it is, but there are lines that you remember how you say them in certain character voices that help you get back to that character voice. Like Masako's Gohan line is, Gohan, Gohan, or something like that. And my Bakura line, which is from a very old video called Bakura Answers Questions on YouTube from back in the day when I did character videos, His line to get back into his voice is "My name's Tristan," which is a very strange thing to remember him saying, but it helps because his voice kind of has a down and then up and then down at the end again. So it's fun. Any other questions? Way at the back with the hat.
I noticed when you voice Shoddy, you say something in Polish, jak się masz.
Yes.
And I remember seeing that you also dubbed an episode in French, like
Yes.
entirely in French. How good are you with other languages?
Not that great. I mean, the Yakshamash thing is actually from Borat, which is a character created by Sacha Baron Cohen, and I basically, again, I imitated somebody else. The French thing, I did study French in school. Most of it's gone out of my head by now, but I remembered how to say basic things, so I just recited somebody else's French script for the episode. So I kind of cheated, but I mean, I can say basic stuff in some languages, but I'm not like bilingual or anything. Yes.
I'm really curious because it was just so random, but in your Naruto spoof series, what was the deal with the paper clips and self-coupons? Like, was there a story behind that?
There is a story behind that. I kind of have to talk about my relationship with Marvel. We only have like 10 minutes left, but do you guys mind if I skip the video and just keep answering questions, or do you? We're cool? Okay, cool. Because otherwise I have to set everything up and it would take time, and I feel like I'd be wasting you guys' time. The paperclip and subway coupon joke, there is actually, I mean, you've seen the original Naruto abridged, I assume? Okay. There's a scene in episode 28 of their show where somebody, I mean, there's a lot of jokes in the Naruto spoof that are based on stuff that they say, but this is a very specific one. The reason that Sasuke turns evil in their show is because they offer him paper clips and a subway coupon. And Team 4-Star watched that and they were like, that's the stupidest thing we've ever seen. And they kept bringing it up. They were like, paper clips and a subway coupon, really? And so I just decided that the way everybody is convinced to do something in my series is because they offer them paper clips and a subway coupon. And I'm actually doing a Naruto spoof panel at a convention this year, and I'm literally going to bring paper clips and a subway coupon, put them on the desk and let everybody take them if they want. It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, there's a lot of obscure jokes in the Naruto spoof, like the Mermaid Melody fandom.